Well, size-wise, he looks great. Like the walk.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Right? To have him start, just post with it. When you start, just ride him like a hunter, even though you're in a Western saddle right now.
Oh.
Don't let him buffalo you. Oh, see, Gamber, you couldn't get away with it. Makes me happy. He's got the smoothest hand. He just like to ride butter. He's probably, yeah, and that's beautiful. He wasn't used to you legging him, and he felt it, you know.
Your legs are about 3 feet longer than mine, okay? So he went slow.
Isn't that great? Did that worry you a little bit when he was naughty?
Yeah. And did it worry you at all when he was naughty right there? No. It's very smooth, isn't it?
And he'll quit. You know, that's the thing.
And now he's just like, oh, okay, now I understand where you are. But your body type's way different than mine. Yeah.
He went from not trotting to just doing figure eights and doing. What do you think of him doing now?
Yeah, certainly looks like a hunter.
Doesn't he?
He's a horse that really can tell where your balance is and where your body is. So if you pay off your balance or you slow your body down, he's going to try. And when you ask him to canter, you have to canter with your hips first and then ask him and just kind of kiss and just gently touch with your outside leg. See out there, he's like, oh, you changed your body. Now sit back, yes, there you go.
And I kept telling him,
His head in, yep, take a hold of him. Left, straight, leg short, come back again.
and every time he drops me at the airport, he always says, yeah, he has
Cracks me up.
and my brother's has
He's got such a humor. He's humorous.
Now let's go ahead and canter.
Well, what's the point? Why would you do that? He's not used to his weight inside.
Sure.
Isn't that smooth?
Yeah.
And his ears are up, so he's not like nothing wrong.
And the family that we stay with
Very nice. Well, that's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
they're just so much part of our family.
That's why I think we can go western just fine.
He's just learning how to kind of come off your light and do those circles and stuff like that. And so he just gets a little nervous like that. Where he kind of just stopped and was confused about what he wanted.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
You overcued him that time.
There have been times when I haven't gone to see him at the family,
He's very sweet.
and then I'll just say, I don't think you go, because you've just been home too much. Have another once in a lifetime opportunity. Right. You know, back in the old days when I was a kid, I didn't feel awkward. Because I thought that these kids eating mac and cheese and you're going to this restaurant.
What do you think, Nick?
Anyways, I don't have really much excuse for it. Now he's struggling. That's so great. It's that's wonderful. Someday I will. It'll happen.
When he can go months without doing it.
He did.
Really?
He went
Oh,
literally
yeah.
all summer without doing it once.
He was awesome all summer long. And then we stopped riding him because kids went back to school. And And he started it again.
It's, you know,
Yeah, so it goes away. I just said, a 10-year-old showed him at the schooling show and he never did it once, so.
Wow.
But I can't teach him They would move their leg and do something and he would spin. It would be off them before they got started.
We find that Nicholas has such long legs that we had to buy him a expensive saddle that has the padding so you can adjust it so he has something to wrap his long legs around.
Yeah.
Because he can't keep his position real good.
Yeah.
Because they're dangling around.
He does a great job. This will be perfect. If that doesn't scare him, because it'll go away and it'll be fine. It's just a stupid little thing. But you can see. Well, you can see he's not mean. Look at how soft he is. You could ride him tomorrow and he wouldn't do it. But he's certainly big enough for there.
Right.
And he's going to get bigger.
Taller or just fill out, you think?
He's not going to get any taller. He's going to fill out.
Yeah. What do they say, to look at the growth plates or something?
Oh, yeah, that doesn't.
Doesn't really?
No,
Okay.
I can just tell by looking,
Now I took the wrong link behind, but he's on the correct one in front. So go ahead and stop on that again.
That was unusual. I've never seen him do that. You do a nice job, Nick.
You're a great rider.
And if you do really get mad at him and use a crop and just lace him, he doesn't do anything more than that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, and then I just keep doing it until he just quits totally. And then he's good,
Right.
So it's not like he's going to pluck you off.
Right.
He doesn't rear, he doesn't do anything.
Okay. Never bucked or reared.
Well,
That's kind of a, yeah. Yep.
If you call that a buck, yes, he does that.
Okay.
But that's so hard to describe that on the phone,
Right.
To see it. And then what scares people, what doesn't.
Does he normally lope that fast or canter that fast?
He had him too fast. No.
Yeah.
You saw how slow he was the other way? That was just Nick not asking him to slow.
Okay. So does he have a preference to sides? I mean, is he better on the one?
No, I'm gonna have to answer that one. I don't ride him enough. Now slow him up, Nick. You're going too fast. A little bit more. There you go. Whoop, that's too much. But see how easy it is to say his head? And that's usually the hard thing.
Right.
Put him back. Get him back on the rail and set his head. That time he had the right to do that because you weren't ready.
Now work the setting again. Talk to him and talk to him. Yep. And go back to your trot. And he can go into it from a walk. Yep, sit down, sit down.
Get on the rail. Right, left rein, left rein, left rein. Don't neck rein him.
Because then he doesn't neck rein, so you have to be able to push him over with your leg and use a little bit more outside rein and kind of check him to the wall. There you go. When you cross over the middle, because you have that turbid on, then he just turns his head like this and he can't go, he goes that way, he doesn't go to the wall.
It goes the opposite way you think he's going to go.
Yep, there you go. So that's his like, what do you want me to do? Okay, on that.
A little bit more left rein, left rein. That's the right rein.
Yep. Put your right hand back towards your right hip a little bit. Bring it away from your
There
heel.
you go.
There you go.
Left rein, left rein. So you just let him cut that corner, Nick?
You did.
Oh, you did it on purpose?
Yeah, I saw it in the last corner.
All right, that's different then.
Does he know how to do any counter bending or side
Yes,
passing?
yes. Not side passes, but he can counter them. He can counter. He would be easy to teach because he's so light. And again, we don't have any one person on him long enough to go too far, you know?
He's happier with his head set. He doesn't like to just have a loose rein and have his head floppy. He likes to have himself collected.
And that's kind of an issue too, because if you're Western, he has to keep his head down by himself. You know, you're not going to have contact on it.
No, but you got to know how to check, you know? And so
Yeah.
he should be able, he sets his head so naturally, you know?
Use your hips too. Oh, you almost had it. You almost had it. Yep. Sit back a little bit. There you go.
There's certainly no room to grow. So do you have a place to ride at home then, or where do you ride? You start at home?
Our barn has an indoor arena that's 60 by 80.
Oh, that's awesome. You have an indoor. How great is that?
Well, it's open though, because the stalls are, so it gets kind of chilly in the wintertime.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not insulated.
Right.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's
Yeah.
mud puddly, you know?
No, right.
There.
Someone's trying to get a hold of these.
Who is?
Somebody is. I don't
Okay.
know.
And so, you feel Martha said he goes better when his head is set? When he gets out of the driveway.
What do you think?
Let's see, he's very tight.
But, if you want to win big,
What do you mean?
it almost looks like a better mover than Trevor. But I guess maybe that's because he's collected and Trevor's never been really.
He scares me. Really? He doesn't you? You don't think it's a big deal?
It's just, Nicholas has always been rough on his cues. He's never had to use light ones.
He certainly likes riding.
Yeah.
That he needs somebody who's just going to ride him for 3 hours a day.
Yes, just go ride him.
Nicholas has been very spoiled because his gelding is, he's not the best bred and he's not the best mover, but he is so good and he will do anything to please you. And
Well,
he,
this horse will eventually do that.
he just,
He does, and this horse is an excellent mover. You know.
yes, and Danielle was saying, Nicholas has never really had to try to be soft on his, his
Yeah.
legs and that because Memo, his horse,
Yeah.
is just, he's just a good,
Yeah, this horse you have to be soft, but yet firm.
Yeah.
You can't let him buffalo. He never did. You know. I like the fact that he just doesn't ride in the rail. I mean, he's riding everywhere. You know.
I like that he did do stupid things for him. So
yes, definitely.
he knew
Yep.
that it happened.
Yep.
And it's gone. You know. So. It's just you use too much leg, and get him out of the bridle, and he does it. You know?
They get lessons every week too during the
That's
summer
good.
with a gal that's really, really exceptional. Actually, she's wonderful because she is not an Arab person. She's a stock person.
Yeah.
But she's just a really wonderful lady. But she's yeah, our kids have done
You
well
can
with
see
her.
he's not spooky. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, there's frost on the wall, and there's,
Yep.
you know, there's drags and people, and
How about things on the floor, like white things or hoses or?
I guess we don't have a lot of that here,
Yep.
you know, but it's not, that's not his, you can see it's not, he's not worried about that. He's just worried about what he's doing out there. And he's so smooth.
Have you taken him outside?
Outside, so not a lot.
Okay.
We don't ride out a lot because
Okay.
we don't have any trails here, but
Sure.
we have, you know, we go up and down the lane and
Okay.
stuff like that. So I will not say he's a finished trail horse.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think you need spurs on him, do you?
Well, I tried once, he didn't appreciate that at all.
He's so
Because
light.
he's tender, he's sensitive.
He's
Very
very,
sensitive.
very.
But maybe, I mean, you know, as time goes on, it might be fine, you know.
Well, for her, the last two that she's had, they just need to know she has them on.
Right, exactly.
She doesn't really
Yeah.
use them a whole lot, but if they know that
Yep.
she doesn't have them on, it's like, or his gelding, it's like, oh, okay.
So do you find him too much of a challenge?
Oh no.
Oh, no? Okay. But as long as that little stuff does it, because that's going to go away. And he never did it. The couple times we showed him, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it at the schooling show for the little kid. And
Okay.
she took him in the pattern class, and she took him in showmanship, and she took him in the alta class, and
Okay.
she took him in hunt, and she didn't ride him western.
No, but then we did do him bareback.
And then she did him bareback, you know, I mean, so that's good. And you can sit up there and, you know, like Monica was, you know, hugging him and bouncing around on him, and he's got that attitude. It's just great.
So for showmanship, does he pivot at all on his hind?
He's
Started.
started.
Okay,
He's
okay.
not at all finished.
Yep.
But he's quiet, you know, I mean,
Yep.
some horses just can't handle that.
Yep,
Let's
yep.
get out there by myself attitude.
Yep.
That's not.
He has been shown in the Coliseum here, and he has been shown in Winona and
Okay.
the indoor
Okay.
arena
Okay.
bleachers.
Oh, that's right, he wasn't on that.
So, is he ever with other horses,
Meaning,
like in a
Outside?
group or just
yeah,
anywhere?
he goes outside every day.
Okay.
That we don't work them in our, we have all these training horses
Yep.
and then horses that are older
Yep.
and that aren't training.
Yep.
And if we know we're gonna be busy,
Yep.
we just train them out with the rest of
Yep.
them. And then he comes in, they all come up and then we just put them in their stalls.
Where is he in the pecking order? Is he dominant or?
If
He's
you,
not at the top.
he's
but
not
he's
at
at the bottom.
Okay.
he's in the middle when they're outside. I would say he would be at the top if you fed
Yep.
in a group.
Yep.
And we don't not do that. And
Yep.
he hasn't done, I think he was when he was younger. He must not like,
Right.
you know.
How about like not just grain in that, but like hay? Do you, you know, if you put it out in different?
We don't do
We
that.
don't do that.
Oh, okay.
So it's hard to answer because we, you know, we don't feed them hay outside during
At all.
the day. No.
Okay. And see, we kind of do. That
Yeah.
would be an issue, maybe.
I don't know. You know
Okay.
how he's not with grass. You know, he's fine on the field.
Yeah. Right.
Kind of learning where his buttons are.
Sensitive, Nick. Sensitive.
Oh, goody, hit him. I
See, then he's just like, oh,
like that. Okay,
I can't do it.
I can't do it. Wish he was close.
Yeah.
The ground is super hard in here because it's just
It's
Yeah.
just like
it's
that.
Yep.
frozen.
It's just
So
frozen.
Yep.
it's not that doesn't help his.
Right.
You're worried about the tripping. A lot of it's because it's just frozen
Sure.
hard ground.
The footing is adequate at best.
It's just, down here is good. Down at the other end is hard.
How do you keep it? What do you put in it to not get dusty?
We water it,
Okay.
which then freezes it.
Right.
So-
Right.
And then we
I was
dig
just
it
gonna
up.
go buy some magnesium chloride.
It works, but it doesn't really.
Really?
It's not something I would say.
Spend a lot on.
No.
He has a great stop. He can back too.
How do you usually back it?
Yep.
Work
So
both, or
nope, I just pull straight back and kind of put my lower legs forward a little bit and just kind of pump them, just slightly. Yep.
See? Good.
There you go.
He's very light in the mouth, as you can see. Hi, Marissa.
Hey.
So I hear you called Robbie.
Yes, I did.
Good girl. Good,
We're
good.
going over on Tuesday after my lesson.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
So you know what they would do.
No. No. Oh, your address is
It's really right across the river, too, so Hudson over the bridge and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was impressed. You know how to name.
Yeah.
So went from that girl. You know, isn't that funny?
So is Trevor? Trevor's 4, right?
3.
He's not 4 yet?
Clothing book is in the drawer, right? Okay, my mom gave me this.
Oh, did you get some more or what?
No, because I have things in my
Okay,
jacket.
all right.
Which is
I,
crazy.
yeah, I know that, we do that all the time.
This is the first time Nicholas has, it probably took him a little bit to warm up too, because he hasn't ridden.
Because it's been
Yeah, right.
25 below.
Yep, and we farm. Right, and we
Seriously?
farm, and so
Yeah.
he's been busy doing that, so.
Most people get on ride, walk, trot, and canter both directions and they're done. Well, Nicholas is keep riding.
Yep.
He was instructed by his
Trainer,
teacher.
yeah.
She's like, you're gonna drive all the way up there.
Oh,
You
right,
make sure that you check him out. She's like, do showmanship, think of anything you can think of. See what he does.
Just like the
I know, that's wonderful.
It just doesn't, we teach so many beginners
Okay.
every day, all day.
Yep.
Hi, Joe. Hi. How's it going?
Good.
Get that horse you put away?
Yeah, I spoiled him a
So
lot.
you're not leaving till tomorrow now.
Right. I'll come again in the morning. And then tomorrow, we'll see what I say.
And then you'll see
Right,
if you
well,
change your mind
tomorrow
again.
she might stay here again because Jill and Karen, or Brenda and Karen will be here.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
Did you hear
Now
that?
she's not
I don't know
going
what
home
time.
until
then.
Monday.
I don't know what time, because I know Brenda has a lesson with Marissa. scheduled.
Okay, okay.
Does Trevor's
I'll
yellow
see,
hat?
I told Brenda.
Does he have white and dark too? Does
And
he?
then I know that Karen's coming, she doesn't know what time, I don't,
She was gonna
care.
text Brenda.
I don't care what time. You know. Oh, that's just,
So one of his parents must have been very dark. Black?
you know,
Don't know?
I don't
Answer.
know. I don't know that answer.
I would like to say we knew, but we don't
Sure.
have any idea.
I never researched it. We named this horse, his name is Caborcier, which I thought was retarded.
So you're did you get the papers on him? You're
Oh,
the one
yeah.
that registered him.
Yes.
We didn't register.
We
He was
didn't-
already registered.
He had,
when we
he had a name.
Okay,
you know.
but you changed it.
And so, no, well, we just kept the barn name, we called him Gambler.
Sure.
You know,
They,
just,
they had called him Prince, but we already had a Prince,
when he came
Oh,
to the
okay.
barn, his name was Prince, right, and so then,
his barn name.
my rule is if the barn name is already here, then you can't
Right.
have it. You
Because
know,
it's
so
too confusing.
it's too confusing. So then, they said, well, we don't know what to call him, and then she came up with Gambler, or somebody did.
It's somebody that did.
And I just went, oh, that works. You know, so you can call him anything
Sure.
you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can go back to Prince if you want.
We have a prince in our county too.
Oh, there you go. See, so I liked Gambler. I always did think I was great. See how easy he could learn the neck rein? He's just even working on it now, and he's just going, oh, okay, I can do that.
Very good.
All right, so why don't you take him down there and you can practice clipping.
Is she here for a lesson? Okay.
You're fine. You can keep doing your stuff. I'll work around you. Does not feel like Friday today,
You know, it does.
by the way.
You
I
know-
was just going, oh, all the kids are going to start getting here. Oh, nope, it's Friday.
It's Friday, yeah. Yeah, it does not feel like Friday. My house was trashed. We had all that stuff from Grandma's house, you know. And then I was a little hospital. Really? Wasn't she just here? Yeah. So I have to put some of that crap away. You know.
And that's just because I haven't been home to clean it.
Ah, but not true. You
I
have.
I was bored to
I was
death
gonna
on
say,
Monday,
I was
though.
gonna say, I'm sorry, but aha.
Oh gosh.
Whoop, what happened? I didn't even
Teacher.
see. You okay? I didn't see what happened.
Is a horse okay?
Yeah, I think he's fine.
You're fine. He tripped.
That happens when the footing is so deep or so hard, not just with him, but with horses in general.
Maybe not such tight turns with him, dear.
Or get him a little bit more in the bridle.
What's that?
Put him more in the bridle. Set his head better, and then he won't do that as easy. There you go.
You gonna give your sister a turn? The horse is gonna be like, what are you doing to me? 3 people in one day?
Yeah. So if you're gonna ride him too, you've seen all the pluses, and so it's okay that you can't override him with your legs, but you can smack him with the crop. You can.
This is the girl that's pretty much had anything and everything done wrong.
All right.
So she
Wrong.